Good morning, YouTube's man already George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. As you know, this weekend we had a show. It was the Europa Championship Pro. It held in Spain. Now, show has been done last year. I think this is the second year for the show, and this is a show where it's generally a lot of European bodybuilders. As you know, with the pandemic going on, a lot of competitors can't come over here and compete. So their shows are being made over there for opportunities for qualification for the Olympia. And this is a show, is an Olympia qualification. And, I often try to, do videos, especially about any show that is, that caters to fans of bodybuilding. And, this show has bodybuilding. There was other shows this weekend, but there was no female bodybuilding to it. So I'm not, I did talk about that one show, the Texas Pro, but I usually don't talk about the other shows that don't have female bodybuilding attached to it. So anyway, this show was 10 women. Originally, it was supposed to be 11 women at this show. Then it was 10, and then a situation happened where it dropped down to 9. So they had 9 competitors competing for qualification for this year's Olympia weekend. And the winner of this show was one Miss Margita Zamolova. And she now has qualified for the 2021 Olympia weekend for the Miss Olympia in the bodybuilding division. And the other ladies that also was part of that show is the top other place one is number 2. Second place is one Miss Savannah Matti from Italy. 3, one Miss Karina Igman, I think if I got her name right, from the UK. 4, one Miss Sergio Miss Santos from Brazil. And 5 is one Miss Felicia from Spain. So congratulations to all these ladies, and good luck. We hope to see more of you in the future. As you know, Margita, if you follow our podcast, Muscle Talk Mondays, and that Margita had 17. She was number 17. She had 17 points 17 points to qualify for the Olympia, and now. She is now going to be in the Olympia because of this show. So she's no longer in the running for the points systems for women's bodybuilding. So now she's officially an Olympia competitor, and she won the show last year. She took first place along with her fellow Czech Republic, bodybuilder by the name of Miss Alina Havani. And now she's on her way to the Olympia. So congratulations to Margita. Well, when I did a video where I feel like she just sat out the show and maybe step aside and get opportunity for somebody else. But, it is what it is. But like I said, best of luck to her. Best of luck to her in her upcoming Olympia performance. Now, as you know, I try to talk about not just female bodybuilding. As you know, when I talk about, I also try to talk about women's physique. And on this, the list was pretty long. This was a deep list. Quite often, I think there was at least about 15 women or so, maybe nearly 20 women. And I usually talk about the women that I recognize, who recognize by the name or I follow them on social media. And at this show, the top 5 for the women's bodybuilding division, for women's physique division, the winner is one Miss Anne Moon from France. And Anne, she placed second last year, along with her fellow French countrywoman, Barbara Majan. So now she is automatically is going to compete in the Miss Olympia physique division. So congratulations to Anne Moon. Now the top ladies for this show were also ladies that, like I said, a lot of these are European ladies. I don't know their names right too well, so I might just go by their first names or their last names because I can recognize. Number 2, one Miss Paraguay from Thailand. I recognize her. She competed quite far. I think it's gonna be like her. She's competed in Olympia before. Number 3, one Miss Laura Chinchilla. She's from Spain, and she competed. Her last show was at the Portugal Pro, which she took 4th. This show, at that show, she took 3rd at this one. Number 4 is one Miss Elaine Romero from Spain, and 5 from Romania. One I can't say her name right. Raluca Waduka. I think she competed as a bodybuilder at the Muscle Fest. And she's from Romania. So congratulations to all these ladies who have competed in the physique division. Congratulations to all the women at the show. Also, there was a pro-am contest, so we might even talk about that. We're not going to talk about it today, but we have a plan coming up for today's Muscle Talk Monday. But we might talk about the show later on in another time. But anyway, before I end this off, I want to say this, real quick. As as I said, there was supposed to have been 11 ladies. And as I said in one video, one lady dropped out. That was Anastasia Kovalova from Russia, because I found out she was wanted to compete for the Romanian Muscle Fest show. And then on the list is also one Miss Elena Havani Kosinova. I'm just going to go Helena Havani because it's a lot easier for me to say. And I did a video where she, as you know, she passed away. Now, she was getting ready for the show and she was going to compete. And she died from complications from where I'm getting information, from diuretics. And I like to talk about this while we're on the subject, is that diuretics is used to push out fluid out of your body. And a lot of bodybuilders use them sometimes, especially when they get ready for a show, because they want to have that pop, they bring that vascularity out. They want to take a lot of that extra water out of it. And, what happened to Alina was just awful. But this is the thing is, I know these are competitors, and they try to do everything they can to try to get an edge over competition. But the fact is, you shouldn't risk your life. If you feel like you got a little water out of you, I follow MMA, and they have dangerous weight cuts where you see MMA fighters, put themselves in hot water, wrap themselves in towels, trying to push out the extra water to make weight. And it's about the same with bodybuilders. They have to try to, it's not about for making weight for a fight. It's more making weight for judging. And, I like to reach out to anybody who is like this was where I saw a video on social media where one bodybuilder mentioned her experience doing with weight cuts and doing diuretics. And I remember a history of some bodybuilders who were suspended or disqualified to show when they found out they had diuretics. But this is the thing: be cautious with your health. Winning shows it should not be more important than your life. Miss Havani, she was 46 years old. She had a family, she had children, and now she's gone. So I love the sport of bodybuilding. I've been a fan of it. I love you ladies. I love all you competitors, but I want you to be smart and healthy. So also, I like to say my condolences to Miss Havani's family, her friends, her children. They will miss their mother, because I know how it feels when you miss your mother. I miss mine too. So anyway, this was this show. You want to check it out. I will leave a link in the description. I think they might have did a streaming, so I checked the website. They might have did a streaming, so you want to check out and watch it. And also, I will leave Miss Havani's social media in the link if you want to reach out to her family. Maybe see if you can, if they're doing a GoFundMe for her, they might be. Because I don't know how Europe works. We have GoFundMe here in America. I think GoFundMe also might work over in that part of the world. But I'm hoping, for the best for her and her family. Anyway, this is me, All the Way George Page, a.k.a. the Emperor, Female Bodybuilding Talk. Don't subscribe. I'm out.